Hey everyone, so I'm here to give my review of Fallen Skies, the second episode technically, um, Prisoner of War. Essentially what happens is, main group tries to go out and find Ben, Tom's son who's been captured by the aliens. They find out where he is, and they're about to attack, but they accidentally reveal the position, so they decide to come back and fight another day, but they know where they are. But they're wondering, why are the kids collecting scrap metal for the aliens? I mean, these aliens are capable of space travel. Why collect scrap metal? They don't know why. But yeah, aside from now. But so they go out and they try again. This time they don't get Ben, but they do get another kid of a person in that group. I can't remember his name, but it's the black guy's kid. But so he rushes out, he grabs him, as a because he panicked because he sees him and he freaks out and he goes and grabs him. But when they do that, they reveal the position, and luckily they had some C4 already planted. They blow it up, but unfortunately, when that happens, the group actually gets split into two. So where there's Tom, the the Asian guy, the black guy, and his son, they get away one way, and then Tom's other son and his girlfriend get separated. The team goes to this someplace underground, or just a building of some sort. Tom decides to go back out and find his other son because he's only lost two. He's only lost one son to the aliens. He does not want to lose a second. And um, but when he's in the tunnel, like, he goes through this building, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, an alien attacks him. But it looks like he's just like the alien is trying to like knob at his face, but he's able to get the shotgun and shoot out both two of its legs and to knock out the alien. And then Tom goes out and tries to find his son. He does find his son, but his son tells him about something he saw after they got separated. Because after they got separated, Tom's son and his girlfriend, they regained consciousness on the street. His girlfriend was taken away, but he tries to stop them. But this alien in one of those mech suits comes up and stops him. And then these four kids that have harnesses on their necks, they line up single file, and this other alien comes out of the shadows and points to these kids, saying, "Hey, you look at this." And then the alien in the mech suit shoots them all down, essentially trying to create a psychological effect. And so basically, it's saying, "Hey, we don't care about you guys. We will kill you all if we have to. We are here, and we're here to stay, and there's nothing you can do about it." And so they go back to the school, and the kid that they got, this doctor, who has a little confrontation with Tom in the story, because Tom's wife, who died, was actually with this doctor. They were working. They worked together, and he blames him for leaving his wife when the attacks happened. But it was just, he was in a panic and he just couldn't think straight. And so they have a little confrontation. They put the alien that Tom knocked out, it has become a prisoner of war. They put him in the school, and then they take this kid. They do surgery on him to get that thing off. They're able to get it off him. They stabilize the kid. And at the end of the episode, the alien actually regains consciousness, and when that happens, the alien's eyes open, and at the same time, the kid's eyes open in the operating room. So apparently there's some sort of telepathy, brain connection between the aliens and the kids once those harnesses are put on. And the next preview shows that the kid actually puts the harness back on. So it looks like once you have that harness put on, you're pretty much a slave for the aliens for life. And then so it looked like for a second that the parents they had hope that the children could be saved, but now it looks like there is no way. And Many of the parents they're begging the soldiers or warriors to find their kids, but it's just it's very hard and it's very emotional, and it's just something you don't want to see, but it's part of their war. And then interesting side story is that the Pope is actually a chef. The gangster from the last episode, he's a chef, and he ends up becoming the cook for the survivors, and he's a really good chef. And then another side story is that this resistance in Massachusetts is not the only resistance. A messenger, their messenger has found other resistance groups, and apparently there are resistance groups forming all over the country, if not the world. So a full-out resistance war against the aliens is on, and but there are still many questions. A lot of answers still need to be. A lot of questions still need to be answered. And what is the connection between these kids and the aliens? And if the kids can't be saved, what do you do? I mean, they're helping the aliens. You can't get them back. Do you kill them, or do you still try to find a way to save them, even though it doesn't look like there's any choice? All these answers, all these questions, hopefully to have answers in next week's episode. If but I have a feeling that all the answers will never ever be revealed. Not even this season. Maybe in the next season if there is going to be one. But lots of questions and only very few answers have been given so far. But I like the way this episode was portrayed, as the families were hoping for their kid. They're hoping so badly to save their kids that have become these slaves. But now, next week's preview kind of shows that there may be no hope, and that a war against an advanced alien race, it looks like there are some pretty dark, troubling times ahead for the resistance. Even though that the resistance looks like to be nationwide, if not worldwide, it looks like this war is only going to get worse. So, with that, I will see you guys next time. Make sure to check out my vlogs, and I will be doing a review next week for next week's episode of Fallen Skies.